All right, gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Football's a simple game, but you keep making these silly mistakes, we're not gonna win. So let's get out there and let's have a good practice, huh?
Set, 50, plant. Hut, hut. Ready up. Hut, hut. Here we go. Set, 8, read. Set, hut. Set, ready. 18 Gator. Ready, ready. Ready. 10 Tucson. Ready, go.
Hey, you know what, guys? That was pretty dang good. And you know what gets me really excited? You haven't even reached the top of your potential yet. Not even close. Each and every one of you should take that as a challenge.
Ready, 60 Pittsburgh. Come on, D. Ready, go.
Slant route caught by Edelman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Julian Edelman, his numbers from a week ago. 5 catches, 63 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And now he's going to use his legs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Copeland. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Exit.
Back to throw here. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth.
Here we go. 60 orange. Need some therapy after this.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Second tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after one on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Set. 50. Play. 54. Right. 54.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he's got a man, Demaryius Thomas. Well, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Caught by the tight end, Watson. That throw good for 4. It's second down. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the pass, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
Ready, ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Switch up, switch up. Ready, go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll drop the throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Second down and inches. being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Their mobile quarterback. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Jets going to go ahead and... All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And we will skip.
On the set.
Right there. 54 Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
That one caught by Allison. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 30 pace, let's go. Come on,
They'll look to throw here. And able to find Dorsett. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Recon, 132 fight. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. 2nd and 10. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Dancing to his left. Complete to Dorsett. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. Out to his left. And Thomas has it. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Dorsett's got it. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Line 54. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel, and it's 3rd and 4. New England on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense.
Here we go. 60 orange. I got you. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And some room to maneuver. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Sideline throw, that's caught. Julian Edelman. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, You're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Second and goal from the 6 this time. 2nd and 6. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the...
Check. Watch 54. Watch the screen.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay. The same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Pats, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Can McCaffrey do it again? I'm Jonathan Coachman. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, dual threat Christian McCaffrey. Fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Set, buddy. Here we go, team. Here I come. Here I come.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on second down, Newton, and he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Here we go.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 23 carries, 86 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on them.
Newton throwing complete to Samuel, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, McCaffrey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's kind of like clockwork right now for them.
They'll toss it to Artis Payne. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Throwing on third down, Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. On first down, Newton. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a second and 5. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the 40. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Now Newton. And that'll be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin...
Hey, watch the ball. Shit.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. He was a second-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a first-round grade on him. And frankly, I'm surprised he lasted to the second round. They got a steal with this player.
And you take a look at his draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Tough sledding. They lose it.
He wasn't ready. Set. 43. Check. 43. Hey, get in the weight room.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Newton looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Newton delivers this one to McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This is McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
43. Check. 43. Get in the way.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, his second.
Ready? 180. Let's go one more.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. On 2nd and a couple. Newton, it's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton, and this one incomplete. Much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through, but in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Newton now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Newton throwing again. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run again here with Artis Payne. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll run it with Artis Payne. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Chris Hogan, his first touchdown here of the new. And And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Cards, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaunt.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today.
Yellow! Arsenal 80! Listen! Yellow! Arsenal 80! Listen! Yellow! 180! Listen! Yellow, 180, listen! Wait, Arsenal blue, listen!
Hey, man, listen. Great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team.
You mine!
48's the mic. Wild Bill.
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete to Sterling. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. A gain there of 21 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. He's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Now Mahomes. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? And then the ability to...
Yellow. That's a line. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now here's Mahomes. He finds Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Motion, motion, pop, 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 pop.
It's the Chiefs in.
Fight on these two, fight on these two. Let's go, little lady.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 4 yards out as they are now.
Yellow. On the line. Double dog. That's the way.
Mahomes now on first down. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down. And they may be going backward here. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they...
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's in.
Yellow. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to float this. This is caught at the 20.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys were...
Yellow. 180. Right there. 40's Mike. Come on, D.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Robinson's got it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Well, last year, Chris Conley was the 3rd option at receiver for Kansas City. He shipped off to Jacksonville. Now they're hoping that Robinson can help fill that void. And Andy Reid has said that he and Mahomes are developing a great rapport. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they have possession, and they have it at the...
Hey, baby, let's get this. Eye on these two. Eye on these two. 180. Watch the pass.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's a pick, boy. That's a pick. Going the other way.
Yet another intercept.
Yellow. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. After the sack on first down, Mahomes, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't.
Yellow. 180.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On first down, Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Watch the pass. Yellow. 48.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Well, they had held him pretty well in check, but if you recall back in the first quarter, you said they needed to avoid the big play. He finally gets loose.
And the thing about it, it doesn't have to be a bunch of big plays. Sometimes one big play can be enough. That's why it's tough to deal with a guy like that.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes to throw once more. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's...
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Ravens, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots
Ready. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Let's go, D.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
They'll set up the throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That's a cornerback in for the sack, Tre'Davious White. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they... They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. But it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. 2nd and 10. And the catch made by Dontrell Inman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back, even with just 1 throw.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
49, guys. Mike, 49. What we got?
They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. How about that? Their cornerback with touchdown number 8 on the year as they have taken the lead. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive...
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Record.
They'll run it here. This is James Lane. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Steps away. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
So they don't run it. You said they should be very hesitant to throw it. They completed it, but not enough to pick up the first.
But
here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jerry Hughes just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
On the set. Come on, the ball. Set, go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Ready. 60, Pittsburgh. Hey, here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Let's go.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Rolling to his left. Caught by the tight end Watson. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate to him.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jerry Hughes, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll look to throw, and now he's going to use his legs. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Let's go, baby.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll set up to throw, and that's knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
I'm ready. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch the slant.
On play action, they'll throw. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd and 1. Forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Okay, break. 149. Watch the pass.
Back to throw now on first down. Complete to Dorsett. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd and 6. Steps away. And that is incomplete here.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Get him, boys. Get him.
To throw here on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's back to throw.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that'll leave them with one last gasp, Charles. They need their defense. They only have the one timeout, and they've got to hold them to a field goal.
And if you...
He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that foot.